Boxing Lowdown, and I'm back here with another video now. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment if you like and I'll happily get back to you. Now we're finally here, man. Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez. Lightweight supremacy is going to be the battle between these two this weekend. And you know what? I've been looking forward to this for a very long time, and it seems like all of the hardcore fans have as well. And wow, man, I'm just really pumped up for this fight. This could be, out of the winter schedule that we've got from now until the end of the year, this could be the most anticipated fight out of all of them, and there's good reasons why. I mean, Lomachenko, regarded by many to be pound for pound #1, at least #2 on the pound for pound list. He's been dominated it since he's turned pro. Other than loss against Orlando Salido, he's had a distinguished amateur career, 2 gold medals, multiple amateur world championships, and his success has gone into the pros as well. A very decorated fighter, Lomachenko, is 32 years old now, and he's coming up against the young buck, the young bull, another world champion in Teofimo Lopez, IBF world champion, and he's gone straight to Lomachenko. That's what I said in my podcast. That's what I've said previously on other videos as well. He has, you know, he's gone direct to Lomachenko. He wants that fight. He made it happen, and he's not scared. He's not intimidated. He wants this showdown. And I don't know if you guys have been watching the Blood, Sweat and Tears documentary that Top Rank have put out. Very good documentary from them, just taking you inside both camps in the lead up to this fight. Similar to like what HBO did with 24/7 back in the day. It's kind of like that, and it gives a good insight as to what's going on in the fighters' training camps, their mindset. And for me, when I'm looking at it and watching it, I just see Teofimo Lopez is just so driven and focused on his goal, man. He really wants this fight against Lomachenko, and he's shown something different to me that other Lomachenko opponents in the past have shown. Now, a lot of other Lomachenko opponents in the past, I wouldn't say they were scared, but they were in awe of the man, like when they stepped into the ring, and it shown. Like, and I can't really see that with Teofimo Lopez. He just seems to me that he really wants this fight. He doesn't have the, I mean, he obviously respects him, but he doesn't have the same sort of like awe that he does, that other fighters have had for Lomachenko in the past. So let's see if he can put that to good use, man. I mean, he's a young fighter. He's bigger than Lomachenko. He's I wouldn't say, he's just a physically bigger man, physically stronger man, and he punches harder, and he's very compact. You know, he's quick and he punches hard. And if he goes direct to Lomachenko and you know, and lets his punches go, who knows, man? I mean, he's not as technically astute as somebody like Luke Campbell, who used his physical advantages such as height and reach to give Lomachenko problems. But I think that he can, if he comes into the fight with this mindset and he uses this aggression in a controlled way, then I think he could cause Lomachenko some problems, man. I mean, Lomachenko is a fantastic fighter. Let's not take anything away from him. And he's shown it over the past in the previous divisions. I mean, he's dominated those. At lightweight, he hasn't been able to physically dominate anybody. He's quite small for the weight. Will that be a factor in this fight? Because like I said, Teofimo Lopez is like a young bull, very athletic, very strong, very quick, can punch hard as well. Will he be able to present those sort of problems for Lomachenko? Now, I know that many people that are picking Lomachenko will say that, look, Lomachenko has dealt with this sort of style in the past. You know, he knows what he's doing. And when you look at his amateur record and his professional record, I mean, that can attest to that. But, you know, 32 years old, Teofimo Lopez is what, in his early 20s? So what, 23, 24 maybe? Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting fight, man. And I just like the mindset that he has going into this fight. But with Lomachenko, man, I mean, he's pound for pound #1, #2 for a reason. I mean, this guy's skill set is on another planet to nearly everybody. You know, this guy is, his footwork is amazing. I mean, his balance, his coordination, his punching, like the way how he punches and the way how he like puts you in a matrix. Like that's his nickname, the Matrix, high-tech Lomachenko. He can literally put fighters in like a trance where they don't know where the next punch is coming from. They're just mentally confused. And, you know, he puts on this pressure where he don't necessarily punch hard, especially up at lightweight, but because you just don't know where the punches are coming from, like he's going towards you, and it's just mentally draining for these fighters. Will he be able to do that against somebody like Lopez, who is nowhere near as experienced as Lomachenko? And he's going to be going in with somebody that hasn't had anything like what Lomachenko has. You know, Lomachenko is a different breed. So how will Teofimo Lopez be able to back that up? I mean, it's all good talking about what you're going to do, but when you're in there with Lomachenko, it's going to be a completely another story. So I'm really looking forward to this fight, man, and it's just a matter of its timing, I suppose. Has Teofimo Lopez picked Lomachenko at the right time? Does he think that he is the guy to do it? Like I said, he was the one that went towards this fight, and he was the one that pursued it and just wouldn't stop. And Lomachenko took him up on the offer. So he's obviously seen something in Lomachenko that he feels he'll be able to beat him on. And like I said, he's a very talented fighter. But Lomachenko, for me, is just a special talent. And at 32, like, he hasn't shown too much signs of slippage to me. I mean, against Luke Campbell, he did have a bit of problems, but nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, it was a comfortable points decision win on the cards. However, I think Luke Campbell did present some sort of problems to Lomachenko, but Lomachenko in the end just showing how good he was. And is that going to be the case again with Teofimo Lopez? Now, what sort of things does he do better? Like, how would you see Teofimo Lopez winning? Because it's hard to kind of see him winning a points decision over Lomachenko. He's going to have to get the better of Lomachenko in most of the rounds. Can you really see that happening? I mean, is he going to be able to... He's not going to be able to outbox Lomachenko, so what's he going to have to do? Will he be able to have to knock him down a few times? Lomachenko has been on the canvas before. Will Teofimo Lopez have to do that? Because I can't really see him, you know, outboxing Lomachenko over the round. So the more the people that are picking Teofimo Lopez, they're looking at it like maybe he might win by stoppage. And for Lomachenko, those that are picking him to win, I'm seeing a majority saying maybe a points victory or even a late stoppage himself. You know, like that's not out of the question as well. So he is going to go down as the favourite with the bookmakers, Vasyl Lomachenko. But for me, Teofimo Lopez is a live dog. I mean, I'm thinking that he's gonna bring something extra to this fight. I don't think he's gonna be that fighter that goes in the ring where you know, he gets caught in like a mental trance and doesn't know what he's gonna do, and then Lomachenko's just dancing circles around him. Then he ends up quitting on his stool. I don't think Teofimo Lopez is gonna bring that attitude in the ring. But whether or not that is the case when we see it on fight night, then that's a whole other story. But I'm really pumped up for this fight, man, because like I said, it was supposed to happen in May. A few months later down the line, we've been given this fight despite the whole pandemic, despite it taking place behind closed doors. And there is needle between these two. Like, I haven't seen Lomachenko kind of talk this way about an opponent before. He's very respectful, and he doesn't really get involved with too much of the trash talking. But with this particular fight here, Teofimo Lopez definitely appears to have got under his skin a little bit, which could be a good or a bad thing. Do you know what I mean? It could make Lomachenko turn it up even more, or it could make Lomachenko go in there and make a mistake, which Teofimo Lopez can capitalise on. We'll see. But judging by the experience of the man and his pedigree, it's hard to imagine that Lomachenko will allow his feelings to get in the way that much. But he has definitely been talking up, you know, hurting Teofimo Lopez. And I haven't really heard Lomachenko speak like that before. So, yeah, there's a little bit of needle going in there. Teofimo Lopez as well. I mean, he's been really talking down on Lomachenko. Maybe he's trying to drag him into his sort of fight, you know, which he feels that he'll be able to win and take advantage of. But we'll have to see come fight night, man. But my prediction for this fight anyway, you know what? It's hard for me to pick against Vasyl Lomachenko, man. The guy, even though he is 32 years old, he don't look like an old 32 for me. I know he has had a lot of experience in the amateur game and the professional game, but, well, he's only had 15 fights in the professional game, but he has had a lot of experience in his career so far, and I'm not seeing too much wear and tear. I think the only thing that will beat Lomachenko really is age and maybe moving up too many of the weights. Is this going to be that sort of situation here? I remember in one of his fights at lightweight, someone said to me that, you know, this should be his limit. I wouldn't want to see him go up any further. Teofimo Lopez is quite a big lightweight. He's compact, he's quick, he's strong. He's going to have to try an old man Lomachenko in there. But I'm just going to edge it to Lomachenko on points. You know, I think he'll do it. I think he'll get a points decision over a very motivated, a very hungry young fighter. And if that is the case, then, you know, Teofimo Lopez can come again. You know, it's not the end of his career by any means, and I think he should be saluted for going towards the smoke. I mean, he's been calling out for this fight, and fair play to him. I mean, he's got a belt himself, and he wants to go for all the glory. So, you know, credit to him as well. But I'm going to edge Vasyl Lomachenko to win this on points. I would not be surprised at all if there is an upset. You know, if there is, then hey, that's boxing at the end of the day. And Teofimo Lopez, he's a young, undefeated fighter, and he's a very talented one as well. Like I keep saying, ESPN released that top 25 under 25 list, and Teofimo Lopez was at the top. So he's obviously very talented, and you know, he brings a lot to the table. And if there is an upset this weekend, don't be too shocked about it. Don't be too shocked about it at all. But I'm going to stick with the majority here. I'm going to pick Lomachenko to win this by decision. But I would not be surprised at all if Teofimo Lopez somehow manages to pull it out. But I just think it's a bit too much too soon for him at this stage of his career. He's still got a lot of developing to do. He's only 23, 24 years old. So this could be a learning experience for him. But we'll see. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. I'm curious to hear your predictions on the fight. Is there anybody out there picking Teofimo Lopez to win? If there is, let me know how and why. And same for the Lomachenko fans out there, man. If you're picking Lomachenko to win, let me know how it goes as well. I'm really looking forward to this. This could be, like I said, the most anticipated fight of the winter schedule that we've got coming up. Is that good? The credentials are there. Everything's there, man. So I'm looking forward to it. It's on Fight TV for those of you in the UK that want to tune in. $9.99. Make sure you guys order that. And like I said, let me know your predictions in the comments below, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.